All right, here we go. Welcome back. It's been a wonderful Friday. Fridays, I used to not like Fridays, but Friday's been working out fantastic. What happened is that the last few days I've been training new students and I want to break it down to them that I'm like, look, all you got to do is make 500 bucks a day. Okay. You make $500 a day during the trading days of usually 5 days a week, and you could pull $10,000 extra a month. And you get these trades pretty quickly. And then between that, and someone asking me, how do I do my quick hit trades? Because of the market volatility, I used a different strategy this last week. I just used my quick hit trades primarily, and I did really, really well this week. And so I thought to myself, I'm like, listen, this is last night. I'm like, what if I'll show them? I'll show them that if you do 500 bucks a day, I'll show the account. So I got a bunch of fresh, brand new accounts. And I was like, let's just get these accounts built up. It's on a prop firm, we'll get them qualified, and then we'll just go from there. Okay. So hopefully by the end of the month, it all works out. So that's what I did today. I made $500 on the accounts, an average of 3 trades to get those 500 bucks. I just did it 7 times today. So yeah, there goes that. Keep a small game, right? So, but anyways, let me show you where I place my quick hit trades, and also too how to use the ribbon. So if you only want to play one side of it because you don't want to get burned by a quick little flash down, and it goes the wrong way, and you're like, ah, great. Most of the day I did trade both sides, but I'm going to show you how to keep this thing safe, and using the ribbon as conjunction. Okay, so let's do this right now. So on one side, I have my graph over here, and I have these blue lines already set up as far as entry points. And this is where, except this one should be right, uh, where I'd enter in, and then the exit point. And this is the graph I'm looking at. So this time is West Coast time. It's 9:26 all the way to the ribbon changes color, about 10:49. Okay, so we're gonna go through all these trades. And the point of doing that is just to trade one side. We're not trading the sell side. There's plenty of sell opportunities in there, but if you want to just kind of keep it as safe as possible, you still may lose. There's still a chance of losing, but you still can make it back up pretty fast. But if you trade one side of the market, just keep going with the market, don't go against it, then most likely you'll have more wins. Okay. So I want to show you these trades between this time frame of roughly when the ribbon changed color, 9:26 all the way up until 10:49. And I'm watching the ribbon just to make sure. And you can tell the price went up, it came back down, went up, came back down, shot up for a long time, came back down until it finally changed. So I was only taking buys during this time frame, just the buy side. Okay. So let's go over these trades right here. So what I'm looking for is this negative space right here. I call it negative space. It's basically the peak and then a little trough. Okay. Now, this first trade right here, this bar actually would have got you in, but my stop loss is I keep at 40 because I'm trading 5 contracts. So if I do lose, it's $1,000. $1,000 does hurt, but you can make it back. So don't sweat it. I'm not concerned if I ever have a loss. I can make it back. Uh, but this one, it wouldn't have gone all the way down, wouldn't have hit my stop loss, and then you actually would have got out at this bar. So this is how we're going to play this. And so if you can tell, it's just the end of the little peak. You got enough of a trough. It's 1 bar over, 2 bars over. These are 30-second bars. And so there's nothing interfering with it. This one does get you in, but gets you out right there, okay? Again, we're just playing the high side. And so just following the ribbon. The ribbon's blue. I'm only taking buys. Next trade's right here at 34 minutes after. Again, a little negative space. Go ahead and place that buy order, and then this candle, boom, hits you out easy. Okay, so this one you sweat a little bit. This one's much easier. Next trade, this is 3 trades, by the way. And with 5 contracts, I'm gonna try to get 8 ticks. That's $200 per trade. So I just need three. $300 to pass 500 bucks, and you're done. Okay. And here it is. One, two, three. This is all in time frame of roughly, 9:30, 9:36, 9:38. This is 8 minutes. In 8 minutes, he's made over $500. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. This one took a little longer. If you wanted to trade this guy, let me shrink this a bit. And because the price consolidated for me, it didn't ever go up high enough. And if you kept this one in for the whole time from 940 all the way to 949. This trade took 9 minutes, but it got you out. It was fantastic. But again, it just consolidated right there, so no need to do anything. This next one right here, I want to point this out. I was actually watching, I traded these times the other day. This got really ugly. I didn't like it. I was like, this isn't ugly. When they have that many, when the candles have the candle wicks both spread out like that and that far apart, I avoid that. I don't like to trade those. I'll wait for the next cycle. And that's exactly what I did. I think it may have worked out eventually if I would have took a buy somewhere, but I don't even know where I took the buy at because the high was stupid. Maybe here, but even then it's like, yeah, what do I do? So if I see this on the top of a little peak, little right here, then I'm not going to take it. Even the trough came and I just decided to pass on that, which is a good thing. Okay. The next one, now these prices didn't give me enough peak and trough. And so this next one right here, this gave me the trough. Okay. You see the gold line dip down. We're doing pretty good. I'll put the sell order, sorry, the buy order right here on top of this guy because it's right before the major drop. And then this got you in, but again, it didn't hit my stop loss. It got you in at 39. It did go down about $5, about 20 ticks, but then it got you out in 30 seconds later. So not bad. You did sweat a little bit, but it worked out. And I took this trade as well. So I took these last few trades. Uh, we're just watching this time. We're just creeping along here all the way up until 1049, 1050-ish. So we're looking for the buy. And there was another buy opportunity yet because we don't have another major peak and trough, but we got one right here. The price finally then dropped out. Enough negative space in between. There's a good little kind of a peak right here and then the trough. And so place the buy order there. This is at 1021 and then 1025. You sat there for 4 minutes, but it worked out great. Next one came much faster. This is at 1026. Again, here's the little peak. And then I usually go one bar over if you're curious about that. And then negative space and got this one. I actually missed this trade. This happened pretty fast. I was doing other stuff. I missed this guy. Took that one, missed that one. And then we're almost to the top of the market. Okay, and I want to show you this part right here. So this part right here, uh, I placed a buy. Nothing came high to. Okay, it wasn't there. And this one, there was 2 bars, so it was touching. It wasn't worth it for me there either. And then I'm looking at 1040, so I'm up over here somewhere. I'm like, okay, well, let's see if anything else happens. Look again, look for that peak and trough. I could have taken one right there, but I didn't because it was getting kind of squishy. I saw the downplay. I'm like, let's just see what happens. And then what happens let me show you this graph a little bigger. Let's make it bigger, bigger, bigger. 1049, 1050. We're only going to take from here until about basically the next 40, 50 minutes, we're only take sells because the ribbon is red. And so I'm looking for, again, this peak and trough, this big negative space right here. I'll put the sell order, line it up right there. So hopefully it drops down, in which I took this sell as well. So this came in at 1051 and then big drop. It was one of those ones where I was like, oh, that dropped a lot. I made 200 bucks on that huge movement, but I'll take it. I was fine with it. Again, by this time, I'm at like every 3 trades, I'm switching accounts. And so I was just switching accounts on and on and off. And so I, I got to remind myself 500 bucks a day. Okay. That's the goal for the next 20 days. And let's see how many of those counts I can make 10,000 so I can show everybody, yes, it's possible. And you can do this too. I know getting those $2,000, $4,000 trades are amazing. But at the same time, uh, yeah, if you keep shooting for more and more, there's going to be a loss. It just happens. Out of 10 trades, there's going to be a loss somewhere in the middle of all that. So, yep. And then I think I showed a couple more. So this guy we talked about. Oh, this is important. Now I placed a sell order right here. Nothing ever hit it. Placed sell order here. And then the market kind of came up and came down and came up again. And so I grabbed this order. It would have worked out. And I put it right here instead. Uh, I took this trade 1101. It did get me out when this big candlewick came all the way down. But I want to show that process because I literally just grabbed my sell order and then moved it to there. Nothing happens. I saw it kind of peak and then go up again. So I was like, all right, cool. There's the new low. I'll move it right there. That's what I did for that guy. And then I believe I stopped there showing those blue lines. And so I hope that helps a little methodology. I'll keep going over some more of those trades. But yeah, guys, I hope that you do a fantastic job. I realize I was wearing a backwards hat this whole time. And so, all right, have a great day. Say your prayers because we need to say lots of prayers when we trade and make it a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.